All right. So listen, I just want to come through and record this video before I tip on out, because if I don't do it right now, probably won't do it. Without further ado, my weight loss video. Alright, so I am by no means, shape or form a fitness person, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have a trainer. I didn't really write stuff down. I wasn't really keeping track because the intent was not to drop as much weight as I did. I wasn't really expecting the drastic change. So a little bit of the backstory, so therefore you understand, I went to Cayman Islands. I was a little fluffier. I didn't have a problem with it. I went to the doctor a few months after that. She hit me with the call me as soon as you get this message, and I'm like, what's up? Like, what's up? So she told me everything was fine, but I had high cholesterol. My father has high cholesterol, had high blood pressure. I do not want those pill popping problems. So I'm like, all right, we gotta get some things in order. So my doctor told me to lay off the red meat, to lay off bread, lay off unnecessary sugar. Certain things have a lot of sugar, like dry fruit, depending on the type of dry fruit you get. You have to be mindful of that sugar intake because it could be very high. So, you know, things like that. When you're drinking alcohol, when you have a drink, instead of the juice, the soda, I'll do club soda with vodka or whatever. And I had to limit my butter intake. I was a little heavy-handed on the butter, understand. I'm a flavorful girl. I love things that are seasoned. I love tasteful things. So, you know, I had it always hooked up. I did that for 4.5 months. The first 7 days, I didn't do any food. Instead of food, I did Lean 1, which you could get from sugar. You could get from Smoothie King. I got this one from my vitamin shop or wherever you buy vitamins from. They probably have it. I got the vanilla kind because I do it like a smoothie. I do, how many scoops do I do with this? I think it's 3 scoops of this. I do my strawberry and I add peanut butter. Blend that up, go on about my day. Oh, some water, of course, and then go on about my day. So I did this for 7 days. I replaced my breakfast, lunch, dinner with this, and then in between I have water. After the 7 days, well, for the 7 days I should say, I did it to kind of shock my body into understanding that a change is coming. It actually kind of came at a good time, but not a good time because it's like depressing to have high cholesterol because we was going on a Mexico trip. So that was a way for me to kind of whip my body into shape. I would say after about 2 months and some change, I started like working out. I was doing cardio, but I made the mistake of not doing more so of weight. And I went from being fluffy to being like the Q-tip of the fluff. It was so noticeable because I wasn't really doing the proper thing and my body was going into a leaner state. So after I kind of noticed it, this was kind of around my Mexico trip. I had lost weight. I was in a slimmer form. It just kind of looked like, what the hell, you know? And I'm looking back like, hold on, where, huh? I had to kind of like take a step back and like reverse some things really quick. So that's when I started doing more weightlifting, and I also was taking more vitamins, more supplements. I was still not eating the red meat, but then I dibbled and dabbled in bread. And I did a little bit more of the starch. I was still doing broccoli and, you know, your fruits and your meal replacements, but I was intaking, now I'm intaking things that are a little bit more hearty. This is what I'm doing. Me. So anywho, moving right along, I did take supplements and pills. Of course, you do your women's everyday, you know, fungi for your bone, your metabolism. I did I did calcium pills. I took biotin. Biotin is for your hair, your skin, your nails. Turmeric shots. I actually go to a place here in Houston called Buddha Juice. Turmeric shots also help with pain, skin health. It also helps with depression, which makes sense. A lot of the times we associate depression with like suicide and stuff like that. You know, like the harsh stuff, not knowing that depression also comes in different forms, which is sitting on your couch all day and don't feel like doing nothing for whatever reason, or you know, it can snowball. You could get the turmeric shots anywhere. You could buy them in forms of pills. I'm trying to move out of pill popping and doing it the natural way with the turmeric shots, the BEET shots, PEAR shots, all things that kind of like formulate the insides of your body and move it around and make it all normal, you know, as possible. Also, I was doing black seed oil. Black seed oil is really, really good for your skin. Okay, good for the hair. It reduces high blood pressure. I also did apple cider vinegar. Now, I did apple cider vinegar in the beginning. I would do a shot glass worthy 2 to 4 times a week. I dilute it with water. And then after I take that shot, I'll drink the water bottle down. After I do that, literally, it kind of carbs my appetite. Like, I don't really feel like eating for hours. And I don't know how to really sleep past a certain time. Like, I'm an early bird. So when I take the shot, it kind of carbs the breakfast side of things, which can be a good and can be a bad thing. So I take it once every other day. So that's about 4 times a week. That was in the beginning. I no longer do it because apple cider vinegar is like it's supposed to play like, I guess, a fat burner, or like I said, carb your appetite and all that fun jazz. And I'm no longer interested in like really losing weight. I'm interested in maintaining where I am and kind of building where I am. So I kind of chilled on the apple cider vinegar. But again, if you're looking to, you know, kind of burn the fat and kind of get it working and pumping it in, then you do apple cider vinegar. What else did I do? Ooh, honey, my Keishia K oil, okay? My Keishia K oil. Let me tell you something about Keishia K oil. Bam, 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 bam. Now this one I got was medium. I got this years ago, actually. Years ago. I was on the fluffier side. But the good thing about this is that it has the, ooh, ooh, all right, it got the little flap so you can, like, you know, tighten it as you need to. It has it on both sides. So I will wear my Keishia K oil around the house whenever I think about it. So that's like all the time. I wear it just while I'm working on a laptop or watching TV, kicking it with the homegirl, put a big shirt on, and just lay it on down and chill. Mind your business. When I'm working out with it, I will do cardio with it. I can do squats with it. You know, I don't do sit-ups and stuff like that because the way that it's set up, it's like corset-y. So it's a little, you know, it's like stiff. So I do stuff with like legs and loose like this, you know, so that's how I use it in the gym. I go to the gym roughly about 3 to 4 times a week. Give or take it, maybe 2 or 3, just depending on my mode, because I also do go to a MEDISPA here in Houston. It's located in Sugarland. It's called Forever Young and Slim MEDISPA. I do the Sonopod and I will get the Vela shape, I believe it's called. So the Sonopod is like this really cool contraption. It's like a spaceship, and you get inside, clothes on or clothes off. You're in the room by yourself, so you get to like vibe out by yourself. They crank the degrees up to 100 degrees, and you're in here for about an hour. So you sweat up to about 600 and something calories. Yeah, pretty dope. When I don't feel like going to the gym, I will go to the MEDISPA about once a week. Depending on how I feel, I might crank up the dosage. I've also tried the Vela shape, I believe is what it's called. It's the opposite of a cool scope. So in this case, it's hot. So it's like the jelly they put on you, and I've done it for my stomach. It's a jelly that they put on you, and then they use this machine to, you know, and it's hot, and then they just rub it around. And so what it's supposed to do, it's supposed to, you know, melt your fat down. You know, it's supposed to loosen up those muscles there so that it can break the fat down. So when you do work out and you're constantly moving and you're wearing your shape band and stuff like that, it's giving you help to kind of lessen the puffy wherever it is that you do it. So you can do it on your arms. Oh, I have done it on my arms. Done on my arms before. Done on my stomach. I believe people do it on their thighs. It helps with cellulite. You get on that, you know, machine, and it like jiggles you out, and you like work out. And it's like a really cool vibe. Drink water. Water, 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 water everywhere. Water, 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 water everywhere. Water, 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 water. Speaking of water, y'all, I'm thirsty. I feel like I've been talking forever. Hold on. Before I let y'all go, I'll show y'all these. I don't think I need my notebook anymore. I had to write it down because I didn't want to forget for y'all. Calcium. This is Spring Valley. I use. This is the calcium pills. Mine is 600. The women's. What is this? Vitafusion. Both of these are Vitafusion. This is I took vitamin D, and I take the woman's, you know, the everyday pill. Oh, let me tell you this. If my advice, my kind of opinion of things, if you don't want to completely cut out red meat, if your goal is not to stop eating your steaks and your oxtails and your beef, okay, just lessen the intake. You know, don't completely cut it out for such a long amount of time, because once you attempt to go back to it, personal story, close your ears if you want to hear it, kind of TMI. Once I tried to go back to eating red meat, it plays like a laxative. It goes in, it comes out, period. Like, there's no ifs and buts. Now, that's not to say that I can't have a nacho chip. Now, if you see me eat a nacho chip, don't go crazy now. Or if you see me have a bite of little something, don't go crazy. Be all right. I just can't have a whole lot of it. It literally has to be like a very small portion. Also, I did not weigh myself in the beginning. I know that's probably what y'all are waiting for. I weighed myself. I just didn't measure my inches and stuff like that. Sorry. I can tell you that when I started, my weight was 148. Now, when I weighed myself again, this was a few months back, I was at 134. I hope my journey helped you. I am not a fitness person. I didn't have any help. I didn't have a trainer. I kind of went with the flow of my body, what I kind of felt was working for me. Do your own research. That is it. Lord, I'm done. Thank you for watching. I appreciate y'all. Again, it's Dollface, and I hope to see you soon. Deuces.